Hi, welcome to Thrive Over 40, a podcast where we explore gentle, meaningful changes that can help you feel more grounded, nourished, and supported in your everyday life. I'm Amanda, Ayurvedic mentor, and I'm here to guide you through simple, real world practices that support your body, mind, and daily rhythm. In each episode, I'll guide you through simple Ayurvedic practices you can actually fit into your real life. We'll explore digestion, hormones, skin health, nervous system support, sleep, daily routines, and the tiny habits that create big results over time. Nothing overwhelming, nothing that requires you to overhaul your entire lifestyle, just practical, nurturing shifts that help you come home to yourself. Ayurveda is about gentleness and simplicity. If you're ready to feel more balanced and connected, one simple shift at a time, you're in the right place. Welcome to Thrive Over 40. If you've been listening to the podcast since the beginning of the year, you'll notice I changed the name of the podcast. I wanted to make it a little bit more searchable within the millions of podcasts that are out there. So I hope you like the change and enjoy today's podcast episode. So today we're going to talk about midlife in balance, Ayurvedic support for perimenopause and menopause. So let's take a nice grounding breath. Deep inhale through the nose, through the belly, expanding the rib cage, and out through the mouth. Your body is quietly communicating, and it's asking you to listen. Have you experienced some of the following lately? Heat surges, restless sleep, mood swings, irritability, anxiety, or mental fog? Ayurveda offers supportive tools, not rigid fixes. And this is what we're discussing on today's podcast. So, perimenopause and menopause is a natural shift, not a problem. I want to clarify this entire transition because it can be confusing. So, perimenopause is the 6 to 15-year transition period prior to menopause. Menopause is the instant your menstrual cycle stops for good, and post-menopause is after the stop in the cycle through the end of your life. So, dosha changes during midlife. Pitta increases, causing heat, inflammation, irritability, and vata also increases, creating dryness, anxiety, and sleep disruption. So, why do symptoms feel unpredictable? Everyone is different. Every single day could also be different. So, observe what reactions you have after any heating foods you eat, such as garlic, ginger, onions, red peppers. Oftentimes, hot flashes can be reduced or even eliminated through the food we eat. Balancing the pitta dosha comes from cooling, grounding, and nourishing. Inflammation isn't always quote unquote bad, it's just excess heat. Cooling doesn't mean cold or extreme. Energetics of kitchen spices or herbs we eat can sometimes have a different effect than we expect. Peppermint can be heating and or cooling, depending, and what works for you may not work for your best friend or your relative, which is why perimenopause can be unpredictable from one woman to the next. So, what can you do? Some simple Ayurvedic shifts in your day. You can favor warm but not hot or spicy, moist meals. Add cooling foods such as cucumbers, leafy greens, coconut, and berries. Reduce common heat builders such as alcohol, excess coffee, spicy or fried foods, especially at night, acidic foods like tomatoes. And some cooling herbs and spices you can try out would be fennel, coriander, or mint. Evening wind down to prevent nighttime heat spikes. Try not eating anything past dinner and have your dinner by 6 p.m. and try to keep it a lighter meal. I know it's more difficult to do that because we're home at night. We can cook our big meal, have a family time together. So just do whatever works for you. So, supporting sleep through hormonal shifts. Sleep struggles are often nervous system and vata pitta imbalance. If you find yourself unable to fall asleep or stay asleep, you may have a vata imbalance. Some ideas to balance the vata are abhyanga massage using sesame oil or a drop of lavender into a carrier oil like sesame or coconut oil and rub that on the bottoms of your feet. Turn off electronics about an hour before bedtime and have a relaxing routine beginning at about 9 p.m. Perhaps like an herbal tea, chamomile, lavender, or warm milk. Read a physical book instead of your tablet. If you find your mind racing, keep a pad of paper and a pen by your bedside and just write down whatever you have running through your head at night. So you get the idea. Obviously, if you're allergic to anything I just discussed, don't use it. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night around 2 to 4 a.m. and can't fall back asleep, or you have like restlessness around that time, you may have a pitta imbalance. This could be excess heat in your liver or acidic food at dinner. So instead, have a lighter meal like a soup, salad, have some warm milk with a pinch of turmeric about an hour before bed, and try to cut out garlic, onions, tomatoes for a couple days and see what kind of changes that brings for you. Nighttime is sacred during this transition. Getting enough sleep is always important, and getting quality sleep is what you should aim for. The small changes just discussed could mean a better night of sleep for you. And if you do try any of these suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. So, some gentle sleep supporting practices, consistent bedtime, even if your sleep isn't perfect or quality, aim for getting to bed by 10 p.m. Warm self massage with oil, abhyanga is what that's called in Ayurveda. That will soothe and calm the nervous system. Reduce any stimulation after sunset, which means turn off your electronics and use dim lights or incandescent lights if you can find them. Herbal teas for evening calm, like chamomile or fennel, anything that's comforting. Keep the body warm, but not overheated at night. Sleeping in a cool atmosphere is ideal with layers of sheets and blankets. Better sleep often comes from consistency, not force. So, how do you stabilize your mood and emotional swings? Emotions are information, not failure. When we are overwhelmed, some of us tend to get weepy or angry or we freeze. So, some simple Ayurvedic tools that you can use to help stabilize those. Grounding routines, such as the same wake and sleep times every day. Aim for 10 p.m. for bedtime and 6 a.m. or before sunrise for waking time. Make sure to get morning sunlight exposure. This wakes up your system and gets you ready for the day, as well as taking in sun rays that help produce melatonin at night when you need it most. Gentle movement over intense workouts, a quick walk around the block, or gentle yoga stretches as you start your day. Nourishing meals at regular times. Aim for breakfast around 6 to 8 a.m., lunch between 11 and 1, and dinner between 5 and 6. Breath work or moments of stillness, even 1 to 2 minutes, will have a good effect on your body. Shutting out noise and distractions and the constant notifications we get all day long we are not meant to be reachable 24/7. Our body does need a mini shutdown throughout the day to regroup and settle. Practicing this may give you some noticeable results. Stability comes from rhythm. So, nourishing hormones instead of fighting them. We're not fixing hormones here, we're gently supporting them, supporting the body as it adapts. Change is going to happen, even if you don't want it to. So, don't try to stop it, embrace it. Some nourishment basics according to Ayurveda: eat healthy fats such as ghee, olive oil, avocados, protein at each meal, warm cooked foods over raw foods, regular meals to stabilize blood sugar, and deep rest as hormone medicine. If you're ready for more support for personalized guidance, I invite you to schedule a consultation where we come up with a customized plan together. And I'll have that link in the episode description. So, your one supportive practice I would like you to try this week is from the following: either an earlier bedtime, an evening tea, try the Abhyanga, which is the oil massage, or cut out some spicy and acidic foods. This stage can be powerful. Wisdom, steadiness, and clarity are available. So, thank you for joining me today on the Thrive Over 40. If you're looking to begin your journey, I invite you to download your free Radiance Reset Guide. It's available on my website, sattvamw.com. It's a great reference to begin your Ayurvedic journey today. I'll have that in the show description as well. Inside, you'll find daily Ayurvedic rituals for hormone balance, natural remedies for menopause symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings, self-care practices for more energy in perimenopause, and simple lifestyle tips to better sleep and calmer mind. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to follow the show so you never miss your weekly wellness reset. And feel free to share this with a friend who could use a little extra support. Until next time, take gentle, meaningful care of yourself.